Good evening, good evening, good evening. I apologize for anybody that was on that first video. My laptop literally ended up dying while I was trying to go live, and so I had to start over. So I apologize for that. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to be on here briefly. I won't be on here long. Me. Okay. I give it a couple seconds for other people to join in really fast, and then I'm going to hurry up and keep it moving. So if you pop on, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're watching from, how you're doing. All those different things. I know it. What is it? December 28th, 2023. So we're literally just days away from 2024. From Wisconsin. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. And so I wanted to come on here with a couple of things really fast. Good evening. God bless you. I can't, it just says Facebook user, so I'm not sure who it is, but God bless you too. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. That means a lot to me. You'll be surprised. So thank you. And I know I have not gone live in a while. I haven't really been on live in a while. I don't know. I'm not really one to just be on here talking just for the sake of talking. That's kind of the person that's not kind of, that's how I am, online and offline. I'm not really one for just nonstop blabbing. And so I don't want to talk just to hear myself speak. So I wanted to come on here with a couple of things. One of them is that me and my husband, so those that don't know, my husband's name is John. And so we're supposed to be releasing the word of the Lord for 2024 and beyond later this week. I'm still trying to get the exact date. I haven't shared that because I'm trying to work around his schedule. So it's going to be me and my husband together. I have not done publicly released the prophetic word of the Lord since 2020. And so I would admonish you to go back and watch those prophetic videos that I released in 2020. Go on my YouTube channel, or you can scroll. You'd have to kind of do a lot of scrolling, but you can look on Facebook as well. But I suggest strongly to go back on YouTube and reacquaint yourself with some of those videos. So yeah, so I haven't done that in about 4 years. I haven't really felt led to, but this year I feel like it's time to push forward and do that again. So it will be me and my husband, and so we will be releasing the word of the Lord together. And so that's not something we've really done a lot together as far as like on video. We'll do it more in a private setting, and so it's gonna be different. But we're gonna just go with the leading of the Lord. And so I will post the date and the time that's going to happen. Like I said, I have to work with my husband's schedule, and we're going to do that. Good evening. Good evening. God bless you. Thank you for sharing. Urgency in the realm of the spirit. I agree. Definitely was something that the Lord showed me a few days ago. And so I'll be discussing that as well when we release the prophetic word. And so, yeah, so I hope everybody's doing well. I hope, your holiday is well. I know some people are like, I don't celebrate the holidays. Some people do celebrate the holidays. So whether you do or don't celebrate, I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you well. I did have a request. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I wanted to do some action boards. I told people that I personally don't do vision boards. I do action boards. And so I'm going to possibly do that. If not, I'm going to be doing that with my group of mentees. And so I also wanted to let people know that my mentorship program is still open. There are no astronomical fees associated. I tell people to donate or sow whatever they feel comfortable with, and you'll have the same access as anybody else. And so to know me is to know I don't get on here, posting my Cash App every 5 minutes and asking for money. And so I do simply ask that people, donate something. If you like, hey, all I got is $25. Okay, then come on, join us. And so my mentorship program is a holistic prophetic mentorship program, because I sense and I see how a lot of people are being trained and cultivated in the gifts, but their personal life is not being developed along with them. So what happens a lot of times is people go a lot further with their gift than their character can actually maintain. And so, their gift opens and knocks down these great big doors, but then their integrity causes it to all crumble. Not dealing with their mental health issues, not dealing with childhood trauma, not dealing with heart issues, not dealing with the posture of their heart. And so, I still have space open in that mentorship program. And so if you want to join us, let me know. And so I will give you the link so that you can join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm also going to have some other prophetic voices coming on here teaching starting in the month of January. I'm going to be posting the dates and the times for that as well. I'm not sure how much of it is all going to be public. Some of it will be public. I think some of it I may just have for my mentorship group. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so we want people to be healthy and whole in every aspect of your life. It's important that you're not just developing your gift, but you're also developing and growing as a person. And so we want to make sure that our whole life is growing and being developed and equipped. And so that's what this holistic prophetic mentorship program is about, because I see too many people that are gifted and nobody cares about their actual life. No one is actually caring for their actual soul. No one is walking alongside them to help them be the best version of themselves. It's great that you can you can prophesy that I had cereal in the morning. I didn't. But how is your relationship with others? How are you, getting along in your personal life? How are things going in your personal life? And so it's important that we stop just developing the gifts of people and we deal with people as a whole. I've seen too many prophetic people crash and burn. I've seen too many prophetic people fall prey into scandals and all type of things, because if you don't deal with your heart, your gift will take you places where money and all type of things are presented to you. And if the posture of your heart is wrong, mammon will grab you and you'll be the next prophetic voice to fall, like we see over and over and over. And I tell people we have to get tired of seeing people falling all into the same thing and then we walk right behind them. And so this is all about being the best version of you as a prophetic person. And so we have to stop just emphasizing the prophetic and actually emphasize the person. It's important that you are healthy and whole. Why? Too many people are preaching, prophesying, laying hands, and going home suicidal. Preaching, prophesying, laying hands, and they're addicted to pills and alcohol. And so we want to be the best version of ourselves so that when we do step into those ministry spaces and places, we can do it from a place of wholeness. We can do it from a healthy place. We can do it from a good and a pure place. We want to be pure. We don't want to use our gift to manipulate people. We don't want to use our gift to try to dominate people and deceive people. I've seen so many prophetic people do so many things in error when our motivation should be love, and we should be doing things from a pure place, not caring if we get anything back. Anybody that knows me or has been acquainted with me knows I have no problem doing things and not getting anything back. I'm not the type of person of, okay, if I give you $1, I expect $1 back or just whatever. I don't believe we should, as prophetic people, especially if you're called to ministry, that you should be doing anything with the anticipation of immediate gratification or getting something back. And so we need to check our hearts. We need to check our motives. We can't be in ministry bitter. Look at Simon the sorcerer. Why did remember he got rebuked by the apostles? What did they say? You are bound in the gall of bitterness. So many people in the body of Christ are dealing with bitterness. Listen, put those gifts on the altar until you can forgive. Forgive and live is the motto I tell people. Forgive and live. Doctors, practitioners will tell you that unforgiveness and bitterness is bad for your health. And so we want to make sure, again, that we are the best version of ourselves before we try to stand before God's people and present ourselves as a gift to the body of Christ. It's a lot of things we have to deal with. So yeah, so let me know if you're interested in joining the my holistic prophetic mentorship program. Let me know. There's still spots available. And like I said, this is not you got to pay $500 or $1,000. I just ask people to simply donate something. Simply give something that's comfortable to you. And that's it. There's no demand. There's no requirements. There's no bunch of hoopla. It is what it is. And so another thing is so releasing the word of the Lord. Me and my husband will be releasing the word of the Lord on here. I will post like I said, I will post the date and the time that will be available. the Holistic Mentorship Program. And then also, for those that don't know, my book is coming out. It's the Black Health Book. And so I still am looking for people to join my book launch team. So if you're interested, if you want more information about that, let me know. But other than that, expect me to be back on here a little bit more so that we can reconnect and get reacquainted, because I like to talk to you guys. I like to interact with you. I want to know how you're doing. I want to know how I can best serve you. What can I do to best serve you? I've never seen a day where people think ministry means having people following you around with a briefcase to serve you when you're called to serve others. And so let me know how I can best serve you. And one more thing about the mentorship program. I had, another thing about this, I almost forgot. I asked a group of people to please join me on a Zoom because I wanted to get feedback, because I wanted to create a mentorship program for the people and not just create a mentorship program and then just want people to join and it's like one size fits all. I wanted to create something that was tailored and created in a way that it was not like a one size fits all type thing, more tailored towards the needs of the people versus, okay, I put this together, here it is, figure, fit in here however you can. And so so definitely, I'm excited about that. So the mentorship program is launching in January. The book launch team, we're going to be launching in January because the book is coming out in February. And so there's so much work to do. I know I have not been on here a lot. I just, like I said, I don't like being on here talking just to talk. I know some people seem like they go live every 2 minutes. I just don't have the strength or the time. And that's just not my personality. I come on when I have something to say. But other than that, if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. You can put something in the comments. You can inbox me. You can email me at hello@deandreabolden.com. So you can reach out to me if there's any questions. You can go on my website, which is deandreabolden.com, and you can leave a message on there or anything like that if you had any questions. And so so let's get excited for 2024. I just finished doing a teaching on another for an event that I was part of, if I could talk, and I was talking about how we have access. And so God has given us access, and it's important that in 2024 we understand fully who we are. We understand fully and embrace the redemptive work of Jesus Christ. We understand fully what God has called us to do, and we walk in what he's telling us, and we stand on the promises, and we stand on the word. And so I want you to go into this next year, and even as you're finishing out this next year with a mindset of victory, because you have to win in your mind before you win and before you see the win in front of you. And it's also important that you set your mind to correcting things that you recognize you need to correct in you and in your life. We all know that everybody has room for improvement somewhere. We all have room for it. I hear you. It's a must. Yes, we all have room for improvement. And so those areas where you need to improve, let's be intentional about doing those. And so for me, I want to increase the amount that I exercise. I want to increase making sure that, and holding myself accountable to making sure that I'm always eating as clean as possible. And so there are things that we have to do. We have to be intentional about physically, mentally, and spiritually. We have to take care of every part of us. And so, yes, it's great that you're being trained in deliverance and trained in the prophetic, but how is our health? Are we exercising enough? Are we eating clean? I had Shalita Dotson, soon to be Dr. Shalita Dotson. She is I think her brand is Fit Black Vegan and Saved and Fit. She's a woman of God, but she talks about how God healed her and reversed several ailments by her exercising and eating clean. And so we want to make sure that we don't want to say that God has given us the city and we don't have the strength to walk one block. And so we want to take care of our physical health. We want to take care of our mental health. We don't want to sit around depressed and angry and anxious or whatever it is that has us bothered internally, or whatever it is that is unresolved. We have to be intentional in dealing with those things. We have to be intentional in trying to be the best version of ourselves while we are living. We live one time. We have one body to live in. Treat it right. We live one time. Treat yourself right. Be kind to yourself. Speak well to yourself. Sometimes we're so hard to ourselves. We give people so much grace and we give ourselves none. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Speak well to yourself. And so in 2024, we want to be intentional. And so if you haven't, make sure you check out the website I think it's blackhealthbook.com or theblackhealthbook.com. I can't even remember, but yeah, check it out. And so if you want to be a part of the book launch team, let me know. If you want to join the mentorship program, let me know that as well. And be sure that you tune in when me and my husband release the word of the Lord. And so I've been on here 15 minutes, and that's like 10 more than I anticipated. And so thank you guys for coming on here and joining me and hanging out with me for a few minutes. And so, yeah, this is your friend D, and I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye-bye.